From Owensboro, Kentucky, the Kentucky State 2A Championship presented by Owensboro Health. Welcome in on Prep Spin. Scott Thompson, Mike Cleff on the camera for you as you see our umpires and coaches meeting behind home plate. It's the championship game. The Warren East Lady Raiders for the second consecutive year in this championship game, taking on Lexington Catholic. Emery Emmert, the coach for Lexington Catholic. Philip McKinney, longtime coach at Warren East. Lexington Catholic comes in 14-4 on this season. They're on a nice little win streak. They've defeated Harrison County 3-1 and Corbin 13-2 last night here at the Kentucky 2A State Championship. Meanwhile, Warren East opened up with a 4-1 victory over Christian Academy of Louisville and then beat Callaway County 1-0. We'll come back with starting lineups, first pitch, and all that's coming up as you're watching Prep Spin.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And a moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
The thing I know about
Kentucky 2A member schools, there are 10 $500 scholarships awarded each year, and there is one winner from each section. In addition, there are 2 winners that are also selected from all regions. This is the 4th year the scholarships have been awarded. Presenting the awards today is 2A board member Glenn Spalding. Our first scholarship recipient this year is Mills Catherine Clark of Russell County. She is a cheerleader. Our remaining scholarship winners are Blaine Biddle, a soccer and basketball player from Harrison County. Abram Brock, a 3-sport athlete in football, basketball, and baseball from Knox Central. Ella Davis, a soccer player from Western Hills High School. Kylie Hudgens, a 4-sport athlete in soccer, volleyball, basketball, and wrestling from Harrison County. Luke Johnson, a soccer player from Lawrence County. Stephen McKinney, a 3-sport athlete in football, basketball, and baseball from McCreary Central. Sydney Shoulders, a 3-sport athlete in volleyball, basketball, and softball from Webster County. Ella Sweeney, a tennis player from Thomas Nelson High School. And Lauren Whitaker, a 2-sport athlete in dance and volleyball from McGuffin County.
Those are scholarship award winners that are being awarded here at Owensboro, the Kentucky 2A State Softball Championship presented by Owensboro Health. Scott Thompson, Mike Cleff with you. Welcome in on Prep Spin. 2 Prep Spin affiliated schools playing here today, so we're here to bring you this championship game. Lexington Catholic Schools and Warren County Public Schools Sports Network bringing you the state championship as the teams are being introduced. The sponsors in the Lexington area, we want to recognize Bluegrass Orthopedics, Atkinson, Sims, and Kermit's PLLC, Lexington Diagnostic Center, and Whitaker Bank, along with our platform sponsor, Mingy Beef Jerky. So we appreciate all of you joining us in the Lexington, the Bowling Green area, and wherever you're watching, absolutely free here at go.prepspin.com. Here's your starting lineups for the game as the entire teams are being introduced before this championship game. Abby Hammond will lead off, the freshman pitcher for Lexington Catholic. Lucy Nash will bat second in center field. Emily Lammers will be in center. Ava Emmert will be at third base. Maggie Coleman, the DP. That means Kayla Mattingly will be in left field. Kinley Willoughby at shortstop. Lydia Kennedy's at first base. Sarah Presanzano at second base. And Caitlin Kelly, the eighth grader, in right field. For Warren East, they'll go with Lydia Jones at second. Madison Heimer in center. Haley Brazel will be the shortstop. Riley Jones, the designated player, with Emma Markham pitching. Autumn Simmons, the sophomore first baseman. Then it's batting sixth, Emma Young in left field. Addison Lee at third base. Jaylee Childers catching, and Kinsey Upton in right field for Warren East. Interesting about last night, Emma Markham for Warren East broke the 2A state record that she previously owned with 18 strikeouts in a game. We'll look at both pitchers when they come to the field. And Warren East is being introduced right now. We'll come back. We'll be ready for their national anthem and our first pitch. You're watching the Kentucky 2A State Championship for softball right here, free on Prep Spin.
About Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And a moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor those who have and all those that continue to serve our great nation in the armed forces and as first responders with the singing of the national anthem. Performing today's national anthem is a Kentucky Wesleyan College senior, member of the women's soccer team, Kappa Delta sorority, and the Kentucky Wesleyan College Singers, Miss Madeline Bug Clemens.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the walls bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Our national anthem here in Owensboro at Fisher Park, home of the Kentucky 2A State Softball Championships. This park has also hosted the KHSAA State Championships for several years. before it got moved to Lexington. Emma Markham will be in the circle for Warren East as you see her take her warm-up tosses, the senior. Take a look at Emma's stats on the year. She's pitched 19 games. She started all 19, which would be 20 now, as this is game 20 for Warren East. 102 innings she's worked. 57 hits, 25 runs, 18 of those are earned. She struck out 142 in 102 innings, only walking 30. A 15-3 mark on the year and a 1.23 earned run average. There's Warren East, 15-3 and 1 on the season. They're in that tough 14th district in the Bowling Green Warren County area. They're in the same with number 3 ranked South Warren and number 5 ranked Greenwood. Warren East is in that same district. Here's Lexington Catholic. They've won 9 in a row. And leading off will be the freshman pitcher, Abby Hammond. Hammond leading the team, 5'10" average, 4 home runs, 9 doubles, 2 triples, 21 RBIs out of this leadoff spot. And she awaits the first pitch of the game from Emma Markham of Warren East. Outside corner at the letters, and that's how we start this game with a called strike. We'll set the defense for Warren East here in just a moment. That's down low. 1-1. Markham has done the bulk of the pitching. Autumn Simmons has thrown a total of 5 innings on the year for Warren East. So it's pretty much Emma Markham's show. In left field, Emma Young, Madison Heimer in center, Kinsey Upton around and right for Warren East. Addison Lee at third, Haley Brazel at shortstop. Lydia Jones at second, Autumn Simmons at first. Fly ball, center field. Heimer coming in, and there's 1 out. Jaylee Childers is catching Emma Markham. Lucy Nash, the junior center fielder, will bat second here for Lexington Catholic. 378 on the year for the junior. Nash with a couple of doubles, 5 RBIs. Lexington Catholic gets on base. They're 10 out of 11 in steals on the season. Just on the inside corner, that's a called strike. 1 out here in the top of the first. Kentucky 2A State Championship softball game here in Owensboro, presented by Owensboro Health. Change up, swing and a miss. 0-2 now to Lucy Nash. The Lexington Catholic's losses were a tough 2-1 loss to Anderson County, 6-5 to Beach out of Tennessee. They lost to Highlands, and they've lost to Ballard. Ballard currently the ranked number 1 in the state this week, according to the coaches poll. Markham. Another changeup, and that's 2 out as she gets her first strikeout of the game. 2 out for Lexington Catholic here in the first. You might not be able to see it, but each time the batter has made an out, they're talking to the next batter about what they're seeing. Good communication, teamwork there. Emily Lammers, the senior catcher. 326 on the year, 4 doubles, a triple, a home run, 10 RBIs. She's walked 13 times. There's 5 batters in this Lexington Catholic lineup that have double-digit walks on the season. As a team, they've been hit by a pitch 10 times. The 0-1 from Markham on the inside corner. Change up. It's 0-2 as Lammers couldn't catch up with it. A little out in front of it. The 0-2 on the way from Markham. Up high with a rising fastball. Lammers lays off of it. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lexington Catholic Schools and Warren County Public Schools proud to present this game to you via Prep Spin. Outside corner, paints it. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Emma Markham, picking up where she left off last night. Lexington Catholic goes in order. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. You're watching Prep Spin.
Meeting personally with our clients and getting to know them. Going to court to fight for the justice our clients deserve. We're in the community across Kentucky to make a difference. We are making a difference in the lives of our clients. This is who we are. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
We go to the bottom of the first inning here in Owensboro. Lydia Jones will lead off, facing Abby Hammond of Lexington Catholic. Hammond also, like Markham, done the bulk of her team's pitching. This will be her 16th game, 15th to start, 92 innings, allowing 64 hits, 36 runs. Only 13 of those are earned. Just like Markham, 137 strikeouts in just 91 innings, only 15 walks, 11-3 mark, and barely a 1.0 earned run average. Outside corner. That's a strike called to Lydia Jones, leading off for Warren East. Jones, a .537 hitter on the year. 3 doubles, 2 triples, 18 RBIs. Curveball misses outside. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Kayla Mattingly in left field for Lexington Catholic. Lucy Nash in center. Caitlin Kelly in right. Ava Emmert at third. Kinley Willoughby at shortstop. That's fouled back. Sarah Prisenzano at second base. Lydia Kennedy at first. Emily Lammers catching Abby Lamon for Lexington Catholic. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lydia Jones leading off the bottom of the first for Warren East. No score. Pretty much straight away in the outfield. They come in a little closer in the corners. Reaching for that outside pitch and fouled back. Stays 1-2. Emmert at third. Kennedy. Now Kennedy at first base with 2 strikes. Backs up. And that hit her. Looks like got her on that left knee. Jones walks. Second time this year Jones has been hit by a pitch. Madison Heimer, the sophomore center fielder. 418, 6 doubles, a couple of triples, and she's driven home 14. Hammond checks her wristband for the sign. And swinging on the first pitch is Madison Heimer and fouls it into the screen. They turfed these infields a couple of years ago here in Owensboro. Withstand the water for sure if there's any rains. Fakes the bunt, pulls it back, takes one low and away. Ball and a strike. Madison Heimer here in the bottom of the first. Warren East with the leadoff batter on, Lydia Jones, who was hit by a pitch. Ball 2. Signs being called from the dugout. Both pitcher and catcher look over there instead of relaying to the catcher and then to the pitcher. Bunt, foul. That makes it 2-2. Bottom of the first. It's a breezy afternoon here in Owensboro. .83 degrees outside. Strike three called right on that outside corner. One out. Brings up the sophomore shortstop, Haley Brazel. 557 on the year. No home runs, 4 doubles, 3 triples, 20 RBIs. Co-leader in RBIs for Warren East. That's taken low for a ball. Winds are blowing 15 to 20 miles an hour. You can see the hair bows or the hair on all the players whipping in the wind. Runner was going, had a little hit and run, and there goes foul. A ball and a strike to Haley Brazel here in the bottom of the first for Warren East. Raiders did play to one tie in the 6th Annual Spring Classic down in Cookeville, Tennessee. Otherwise, they're 15-3. They've won 7 in a row since the loss to South Warren, or they're 7-0-1. Two balls and 2 strikes here to Haley Brazel. You're 2-2. On the way from Abby Hammond, Lexington Catholic. Curveball in the outside corner is just a little outside, and sliding in safely with a stolen base is Lydia Jones. Jones is now 3 for 3 on the year. Warren East has a team 15 out of 16, make it 16 out of 17 now. And we have a full count to Haley Brazel. East with a runner in scoring position. Lexington Catholic went in order in the top of the first. Got in on her hands, fouled that one out of play. Lexington Catholic will return to action Wednesday and Thursday at Tates Creek and then home against Frederick Douglass. Take a couple of days off after participating this weekend. Fly ball drops into left field in front of Kayla Mattingly. They wave Jones home, and she's safe, and Warren East takes a 1-0 lead here in this state championship game for the 2A. Brazel ends up at second. An RBI single puts Warren East ahead 1-0. Brings up the cleanup hitter. The designated player is sophomore Riley Jones. Riley at 276. 3 home runs, 3 doubles, a triple, 17 RBIs. And she's got an RBI opportunity here. That curveball misses outside. Both pitchers have been trying to work that outside corner against these right-handed batters so far. That one's just low and must have been off the plate as well. 2-0 now to Riley Jones with Autumn Simmons on deck. 1-0 Warren East. Foul out of play. Nice crowd on hand this afternoon. A lot of them brought their chairs. Definitely need a ball cap on with the sun beating down. It's a good thing Mike and I are in the press box here. We don't need it beating on our heads. But great weather for a softball championship here in Owensboro. 2-1 on the way from Hammond. Strike. Swinging right through that was Riley Jones. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Boy, that was way outside. Got her to chase it. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Hammond. 2 out now. Warren East runner at second. 2 out. And here's Autumn Simmons, a sophomore first baseman. Simmons, 346 on the year. No home runs. Has 1 extra base hit and 14 RBIs. She's the only other pitcher for Warren East to throw other than Emma Markham. She's only thrown 5 innings this year. That's fouled back. Hit batter, a stolen base. A 1-out single by Haley Brazel to the left. 1-0 Warren East, bottom of the first. Curveball outside misses. Ball and a strike. We thank our Prep Spin sponsors in Lexington: Bluegrass Orthopedics, Atkinson, Sims, and Kermit's PLLC, Lexington Diagnostic Center, Whitaker Bank, and of course, Mingy Beef Jerky. Inside, swing and a miss. Got a high one up underneath her armpits. She went for it. Those high fastballs really look good until they get there, and then you're going, uh-oh. Hammond trying to get out of this first inning. Ground ball, second baseman. Prezizano over to first, and that'll end the Warren East first inning. Lady Raiders get on board after 1 here at the Kentucky 2A State Softball Championships. They lead Lexington Catholic 1-0.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
You go to the top of the second inning here in Owensboro. 1-0 Warren East. 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup for Lexington Catholic. Ava Emmert, the sophomore third baseman. 356 on the season. 1 double, a couple of home runs, 12 RBIs. Emmert fouls the first one. Just missing on the off the inside corner. It's a ball and a strike to the right-handed hitting Ava Emmert. Fouled right back. Boy, she had a good cut at that one. Got underneath it just a little bit. One ball, 2 strikes. High and outside. Emma Markham pitching for Warren East. 2 strikeouts in the first, 18 last night. Out of a possible 21 outs. Just off the inside part of the plate, and it's a full count. Lexington Catholic looking for its first base runner of this game. Popped up. Who wants it? Lydia Jones at second, and fighting that wind, you could see her stumble a little bit, making sure she was in the right spot. 1 out here in the second. 4 in a row retired to start the game by Emma Markham of Warren East. That brings up the designated player, senior Maggie Coleman, takes a called strike. Coleman, 333 on the year, has walked 10 times, a couple of doubles and 7 RBIs. Two-strike count to Maggie Coleman here in the second. Swing and a miss. Change up on the outside part of the plate. 3 strikeouts now for Emma Markham. Kinley Willoughby, the sophomore shortstop, will face Emma Markham. Willoughby, 455 on the year, a triple, 9 RBIs, and swing and a miss, change up outside corner. Glad to have you watching us here at Prep Spin. Both these schools are part of the Prep Spin family. Fouled back. Lexington Catholic and Warren East. Warren East are part of the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Glad to have everybody joining us on this Saturday afternoon. The 0-2 to Willoughby. Swing and a miss. That was a rising fastball. And that will end the inning. Through 2 innings, Emma Markham with 4 strikeouts. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Warren East at the Kentucky 2A State Championship.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
We go to the bottom of the second inning here at Jack C. Fisher Park in Owensboro. Scott Thompson, Mike Cleff here on Prep Spin. Kentucky 2A State Championships presented by Owensboro Health. It'll be Emma Young, Addison Lee, Jaylee Childers, the first 3 due up for Warren East, facing Abby Hammond. And that's a ball. Emma Young, 365 on the year, has 3 home runs, 5 doubles, a triple. and 20 RBIs, co-leader in RBIs. One ball, one strike. Emma Young leading off the second for Warren East. Kind of tipped her hand she was going to bunt, then waited, and then at the last moment tried to bunt it, and it goes foul. Abby Hammond with 2 strikeouts in the first. Did give up a run, hit batter, stolen base, and then a single. And there's another strikeout for Abby Hammond. 1 out here in the second. That's her 3rd strikeout. It brings up the freshman third baseman, Addison Lee.
Now batting number 24, Addison Lee.
Lee, a .309 hitter, has 3 home runs, a couple of doubles, a couple of triples, 16 runs batted in. She scored 17 as well. Right on that outside corner. That's a Steve Wright. Glad to have you joining us, whatever Prep Spin platform you're watching us, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, the go.prepspin.com app. Ground ball to the right side. Prezizano underhanded. There's 2 quick outs here in the second.
Now batting number 5, Shaylee Chow.
Of course, those in the Warren County area can watch on the Warren County Public Schools website, warrencountyschools.org. As well as all the other Prep Spin platforms. Here's the sophomore catcher, Jaylee Childers. Childers at .341. Couple of doubles, 12 RBIs. Hitting in the 8 slot. They're straight away in the outfield. Curveball outside corner. And Childers quickly in the hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss. That curveball is really working for her well. 4 strikeouts also for Abby Hammond of Lexington Catholic. 2 complete. 1-0 Warren East.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Meeting personally with our clients and getting to know them. Going to court to fight for the justice our clients deserve. We're in the community across Kentucky to make a difference. We are making a difference in the lives of our clients. This is who we are. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Lexington Catholic looking for its first base runner of the game as we go to the 3rd inning here in Owensboro, Jack C. Fisher Park. The Kentucky 2A State Softball Championship presented by Owensboro Health. It'll be in the bottom 3 in the order for Lexington Catholic. Lydia Kennedy, the sophomore first baseman, will be the first one up to face Emma Markham of Warren East. Kennedy waits on the first one. First pitch is up high for a ball. Kennedy at .289 on the year, no home runs, 3 doubles, a triple, has 9 RBIs. She scored 13 times. And throws it away against the left-handed hitter, and it's a ball and a strike, catching that outside corner with a screwball. The 1-1 from Markham. Fouled right back. Boy, did she have a cut at that. Kennedy just got underneath it, squared on it, but it went straight back. She's in the hole, the ball and 2 strikes. We're in the third. 1-0. Warren East scoring in the first. Fouled right back. Another good rip at it by Lydia Kennedy, leading off the third for Lexington Catholic. Markham with 4 strikeouts. Hammond with 4 strikeouts. That change up a little short. It's now 2-2. That's up high for a ball, and it's a full count. Markham takes her time. The 3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. 5 strikeouts now for Emma Markham. That's 3 in a row. That brings up the 7th grader, the second baseman, Sarah Prisenzano. 263 on the year. Has 3 home runs, 4 doubles, 12 RBIs. For the 7th grader, and then in the 9 slots, an 8th grader. Inside corner misses. Addison Lee at third, started to creep in, but stays about a step or 2 in front of the bag and about 2 steps off the line. Same for Simmons over at first. Swing and a miss, right there at the letters. Swung right through it. Swing and a miss. 1-2. They kind of give her a little bit of left center as the center fielder Heimer shades a couple of steps towards the right side. 1-2 to Prisenzano. Swing, foul tip. Just did get a piece of it. Stays alive. Nobody on, 1 out. Top of the third for Lexington Catholic. Missing inside 2-2. Again, that one kind of got away from Markham. Looked like she's trying to put a little extra something on it. Well, I had some good movement there. A little curveball missing. It's 3-2. So Prisenzano has worked the 2nd straight full count here in this inning. 3rd in the game. Fouled back. Just got underneath that one. Had a good rip at it. Markham goes through the signs. Markham says, let's go, and fly ball down the left field line. Tailing foul. Not sure if the wind pushed that or it's just the way it came off the bat. You get a good look down at third as Emery Emmert, the coach for Lexington Catholic. So we'll do this 3-2 again. Swing and a miss. A change up there, and that is 4 strikeouts in a row for Emma Markham, 6 in the game. That brings up the 8th grade right fielder, Caitlin Kelly. Kelly at 186 on the year, has a double, 5 RBIs. Trying to get something going with 2 out for Lexington Catholic. That's a strike at the letters. We thank our Lexington Prep Spin sponsors, Bluegrass Orthopedics, Atkinson Sims and Kermit's, PLLC, Lexington Diagnostic Center, and Whitaker Bank. That would miss us outside. Of course, the big Whitaker Bank mobile studio that Prep Spin has. And, of course, Mingy Beef Jerky, the platform sponsor of Prep Spin. On the outside corner, that's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Caitlin Kelly here in the third. 2 out for Lexington Catholic. Popped up. Who wants it? Addison Lee, the third baseman, foul territory, and Lexington Catholic goes in order for the third straight inning. Warren East leads 1-0. You're watching the Kentucky 2A State Softball Championship on Prep Spin.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
We are on the green field here in Owensboro, Jack C. Fisher Park. Warren East will have 9, 1, and 2, the first 3 batters to face the Lexington Catholic starter, Abby Hammond. Upton, a freshman right fielder, 3-13, first cut, strike. Upton has had limited at-bats this year, but made the best of them, has 1 extra base hit. That one misses inside, a ball and a strike. Hammond. A little dribbler down the first base line. Hammond over to get it and 1 out. Thank you, Glenn Spalding. Board member for the 2A, getting us something cold to drink here. We appreciate him. Back to the top of the lineup. Of course, Glenn's a longtime friend of mine, former KHSAA basketball official. Now a member of this 2A state championship committee. Jones was hit by a pitch, stole the base, and then scored the game's only run off the single by Brazel. Right back to Hammond. Hammond, easy, soft touch. Throw, and there's 2 out here in the third. So 2 out for Warren East, bottom of the third, and it's Madison Heimer, a strikeout victim back in the first. Hammond looks at the sign, likes it. Oh, right back over her glove. That's a base hit. Wow. And it's kicked by the center fielder, Nash, and on her way to second is Heimer. That'll be a hit and an error. Hit by Heimer, and then an error by the center fielder, allowing her to get to second. Once it kicked, Heimer kept going. Great anticipation there. Brings up the shortstop, Haley Brazel. RBI single to left in the first. Drove home the game's only run. She's got an opportunity to do it again right here in the bottom of the third. Up high for a ball. Hammond ready to go. Ground ball, first baseman snagged, steps on the bag, and that will end the inning. That could have been dangerous there if that ball gets by the first baseman, Lydia Kennedy, but 3 unassisted, and Morney's scoring threat is stopped. We've got 3 complete here in Owensboro. 1-0 Warren East. You're watching the 2A State Softball Championship on Prep Spin.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And a moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
We move to the top of the 4th inning here in Owensboro. Glad to have you on Prep Spin this afternoon. Presented by Lexington Catholic Schools and the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Leading off, top of the order here in the 4th is Abby Hammond, the pitcher. Popped out to the center fielder Nash, her first time, to the center fielder Heimer, her first time up. They're playing her deep in the outfield. The way this wind is blowing, could have some fun. It's low. Lexington Catholic looking for its first base runner of the game. That's a strike on the inside corner. Hammond waits. Markham has been spot on so far for Warren East. 6 strikeouts. Popped up. Is it going to be playable? Up and over. That's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lucy Nash on deck for Lexington Catholic. Hammond right here could help herself by getting on base. Waits on that changeup, fouls it off. She waited as long as she could and just got underneath it a little bit. Looks like she was trying to push it to right field. They're giving her left center. They don't think, East does not think she'll pull the ball, so they've shaded around to the right side. Popped up, once again gets out of play. If you've never been here, Jack C. Fisher Park, it's a 4-plex. They put turf down. I believe this is, 2 years ago? I believe they put the turf in here. Low and inside. Throwing that screwball, it's 3-2. And behind home plate, it spells out Owensboro in the color of the field. So between the signs on the scoreboard and behind home plate, you can tell what field. And there's a base hit to left field. A leadoff single for Lexington Catholic. And that's the first base runner of the game. So Hammond helps herself out, gets on base. So the center fielder, Lucy Nash, will have a chance to move Hammond around. Let's see if they want to play a little small ball here and try to bunt her over. Creeping in at third is Addison Lee. She's about a fourth of the way down the line, expecting the bunt. There it is, and it's right to the pitcher. Her only plays to first. It's a 1-4 sacrifice. Nash does the job and moves Hammond over to second with one out. Lammers, a strikeout victim in the first, will bat here with a chance to tie it up. A long one would give Lexington Catholic the lead. Lammers does have one home run on the year. This win, it might be tough. Screwball inside, swing and a miss. Markham's next delivery. Outside with a little curveball. And Lammers in the hole 0-2. Nice crowd on hand for both teams and some people sticking around from the other games that have been played here today. Popped right back into the screen. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here to Emily Lammers of Lexington Catholic. Fouled that one back, just underneath it. They've had some good cuts against Emma Markham, but they've not been able to put them all in play. Swing and a miss. 7 strikeouts now for Emma Markham. 2 out for Lexington Catholic. Hammond still on at second. Here's Ava Himmert. Himmert popped up to the second baseman Jones to lead off the fourth. So leadoff batters at second, 2 out for Lexington Catholic. Up high and away. That's ball 1. Lee in a couple of steps at third. Behind the bag at first, Autumn Simmons. Play back at second and short. Now the center fielder Heimer moves towards a little bit to left field. Check swing, foul. Had to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. One nothing, Warren East. Low and inside. Two balls, 1 strike to Ava Emmert. That's off the inside part of the plate. 3-1. Emmert stands in. Markham gets the sign. Outside corner, Steve Wright called. Emmert thought that was ball forward and took a step over that way and then had to come back. And you can see Emory Emmert down at third. He turned his back. He may have been asking third base umpire, can you help me out a little bit here? A 3-2. Up high now, that's ball four. A 2-out walk to Ava Emmert. Now it's first and second with 2 out. Here's Maggie Coleman. She was a strikeout victim in the second. It's going to take a 2-out hit here for Lexington Catholic to tie it up. Tying run at second, go-ahead runs on at first. Low and inside. Markham's 1-0. Fouled right back. Well, they're getting some good cuts just getting underneath them against Markham. Two out here in the top of the fourth. Inside and high. Two balls and a strike. Fouled back. 2-2. Coleman digs in, trying to tie this game up for Lexington Catholic. Popped up, and that's going to get foul and out of play. Stays 2-2. Markham ready, taking her time finally. And that's another foul back. Got a good little battle going here with Maggie Coleman and Emma Markham. Pace slowed down just a little bit. Lexington Catholic with 2 on, 2 out. Little flare into right field. That's going to drop. We're tied as Hammond will score. And on her way to third is Emmert on the RBI single by Maggie Coleman. That ball just far enough over the second baseman's head. Drops in. Coleman goes to second on the throw in. So Emmert at third. Here's Kinley Willoughby, a strikeout victim, back in the second. Looks like we're going to get a runner down at second base for Lexington Catholic. Camden Perry will run for Coleman. So Perry's the courtesy runner. They have the potential to call up to the press box here and report changes. So now Lexington Catholic, with another 2-out hit, could take the lead. We're in the 4th as they finally got their first base runners on, and they finally have scored. And that's a ball to Kenley Willoughby. Popped up, and Lee comes charging in at third, and that will end the Lexington Catholic 4th inning. But they tie it up. A couple of hits, and it's 1-1 heading to the bottom of the 4th at the Kentucky 2A State Championship in Owensboro.
Nothing brings more happiness than the love and joy of a baby. We're a law firm that is here to protect children. If they're injured, we want to make sure that they have a future. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Well, it's a different ball game now than when we started the 4th. We're tied 1-1 going to the bottom of the 4th. Warren East will have 4, 5, 6 up in their lineup. Thanks to our sponsors in Lexington, Bluegrass Orthopedics, Atkinson, Sims, and Kermit's PLLC, Lexington Diagnostic Center, and Whitaker Bank, and of course our platform sponsor both in Lexington and Warren County Public School Sports Network is Mingy Beef Jerky. Curveball low and outside to Riley Jones as we start the 4th. Warren East tied at 1. Jones struck out in the 1st. Popped up. Well hit. That ball is going to go to the wall. On her way to second, it's going to be a leadoff double for Riley Jones. That ball just kept carrying out there. Center fielder kind of did a little circle out there, Lucy Nash. That wind may be playing havoc with it. So a leadoff double for Jones as Warren East looks to try to take the lead back. Autumn Simmons, a ground out victim her first time. See if maybe she's bunting here. No. And it's a wild pitch. It's a freebie for Warren East. So Riley Jones now at third with nobody out in the 4th. So East is 60 feet away from retaking the lead. Autumn Simmons took ball 1 on that wild pitch. Right back to the pitcher. Throws to first, looked the runner back. 1 out here in the 4th for Warren East. That's 3 out of the last 4 outs recorded by Lexington Catholic that a ball's been hit right back to Abby Hammond. Left fielder Emma Young stands in. Strikeout victim to lead off the 2nd. A chance to put Warren East back on top. East scored its run in the 1st. Lexington Catholic got their first base runner and their first run in the 4th. Now I think we're good. Looks like we had a little shoe problem down at third base, but Riley Jones set to go. Swing and a miss by Young. Hammond has 4 strikeouts so far in this game. started to go for that bunt, but recognized his way outside. They were trying to see if maybe she'd go after it. Charging hard was Ava Emmert down at third. So it's a ball and a strike to Emma Young of Warren East. Foul tipped at the plate. She's in the hole, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Warren East will be back in action Tuesday. They've got a big 14th district matchup with number 5 Greenwood. East number 10 on the coaches poll. Greenwood number 5 this week. It's a tough 14th district. That's taken for a ball, 2-2. Lady Raiders number 12, Lexington Catholic number 10. That's a strike. 3 called. Strikeout number 5 for Abby Hammond. 2 out here in the 4th. So it's going to take a 2-out hit here from Addison Lee for Warren East to retake the lead. Jones down at third. Tapper right back to Hammond. And we'll go to the 5th. Tied 1-1 at the Kentucky 2A State Championship in Owensboro, presented by Owensboro Health.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Well, we go to the 5th inning. We're all tied up 1 apiece here on the green field at Jack C. Fisher Park in Owensboro. Lexington Catholic went in order the first 3 innings, but the 4th inning broke through with a leadoff single by Hammond, a sacrifice, a walk, and then an RBI single by Maggie Coleman tied it up. And here we are in the top of the 5th with Lydia Kennedy, the bottom 3 in the order, to face Emma Markham of Warren East. Misses outside. Sarah Prisenzano and Caitlin Kelly. First 3 due up for Lexington Catholic. Screwball outside misses, 2-0. They've also got the baseball 2A state championships going on here in Owensboro this weekend. Strike called. They've had basketball, volleyball, soccer held here. They've had golf. Yeah, that golf was the same weekend as soccer and volleyball. 9 state championships are offered by the Kentucky 2A. A little flare up the middle behind the bag. Shortstop has no play. Razzle got over there. It'll be an infield single by Lydia Kennedy. Leadoff batter on for Lexington Catholic here in the 5th. They got the leadoff batter on the 4th, and she scored. Will it be a repeat? Here's Sarah Prizanzano, the 7th grader at second base. Facing Emma Markham for the 2nd time. First time was a strikeout. What a gorgeous afternoon here in Owensboro. Markham. A little low. I think it bounced up. 2-0. Leadoff batter on for Lexington Catholic. 2-0 count. Popped up left center field. That could be trouble getting over, and it's over the head of Emma Young in left field. On her way to third, Kennedy will hold up as Prizanzano, a double. That ball was well hit, just over the glove of Young. It was a one-hopper to the wall. So Kennedy on at third, Prizanzano at second. Here's Caitlin Kelly with a chance to give Lexington Catholic its first lead of the game. They had a couple opportunities in the 4th to take the lead, but were denied. So Kelly here in the 5th inning will have a chance. Nobody out and runners at second and third. Screwball inside misses. Top of the lineup. And Hammond on deck. Fly ball left field, well hit. That's going to be over the head of Young. 1 run is going to score. Here comes 2 runs, and Lexington Catholic leads 3-1. Back-to-back doubles by Prizanzano and now Kelly, a 2-run double. And it's now 3-1 Lexington Catholic. They got off to a slow start. First 3 innings they went in order. But we're here in the 5th, nobody out. First 2 have scored, first 3 have reached base. And here's Abby Hammond, who singled and scored their first run last inning. Always tougher the second time through the lineup. That change up just a little low. The freshman Hammond got a bright career ahead of her. Markham gets the sign, ready. Bounces up. Good job by Childers behind the plate. 2 balls, no strikes to Abby Hammond. Caitlin Kelly. So a sophomore, 7th grader, 8th grader, now a freshman for Lexington Catholic have done the damage. Senior pitcher for East Markham. Outside corner. Change up. Catches that corner. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Markham. Strike on the inside corner. Got that pitch. A late call. 2 balls and 2 strikes. (3-1) Lexington Catholic, top of the 5th. Hammond waits. Fly ball left center. That could be trouble. That is gone. A home run by Abby Hammond. It's now a 4-run inning for Lexington Catholic, and they've taken a 5-1 lead. Yeah, that one was crushed. That one got up. This wind is blowing 15, 20 miles an hour, and it cut right through that wind out to left center field. it almost carried to the scoreboard, which is a good probably 25, 30 feet behind the fence. Philip McKinney for Warren East comes out, settles his pitcher down. Nobody out here in the fifth, and 4 have scored for Lexington Catholic. Lucy Nash 0 for 1 with a sacrifice. That's here in the fifth against Emma Markham. Some well-hit balls by Lexington Catholic into this wind. And through it. Bounces up for a ball. East got on the board in the first, led 1-0. Tied it up in the fourth by Lexington Catholic. Now here in the fifth have scored 4. That's up high. Didn't chase it. 2 balls, no strikes. Markham trying to get that first out of the inning. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Down low. 3 balls and a strike. Nobody out here in the fifth. A single, a double, a 2-run double, 2-run home run. 5-1 Lexington Catholic. Got that outside pitch. Grounds it to the shortstop Brazel in time. There's 1 out. The catcher, Emily Lammers, has struck out both times she's faced Emma Markham today. Go bat with 1 out and nobody on. That's a strike on the inside corner. Markham working. Inside. Change up. 1 ball, 1 strike. These teams do not have any common opponents this year. Foul back 1-2. Markham's ready. Stays high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 called. Right at the letters. 2 out now here in the fifth. That's the 8th strikeout of the game for Emma Markham of Warren East. Brings up Ava Emmert, who's walked and popped up to second. Change up, waits on it. Base hit to left. So Emmert on for the 2nd time in the game. 5th hit of the inning for Lexington Catholic. Brings up the designated player, Maggie Coleman. An RBI single in the fourth to drive home Hammond to tie it. 2 out here in the fifth. That's a strike at the letters. Markham gets the sign from Childers. Popped up left side. Could be trouble, and that is going to be caught by the left fielder. A collision with the shortstop Brazel, and she's got the ball. And that will end the Lexington Catholic fifth inning. They come up with 4 runs. They take a 5-1 lead to the bottom of the fifth. You're watching the 2A State Championship presented by Owensboro Health on Prep Spin.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And a moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Ellie Matlock will pinch it to lead off the fifth for Warren East, batting for the catcher Childers. Matlock, 293, has a couple of home runs, a couple of triples, a double, and 10 RBIs on the season. East down by 4. Swing and a miss, that one off the plate. Quickly, it's 0-2. Chases that one, swing and a miss. 1 out here in the fifth, and brings up the right fielder, Kinsey Upton. No, 4. We've got a pinch hitter here.
Another hitter into the game for Warren East, number 4, Jordan Brooks.
So Jordan Brooks will bat. Second straight pinch hitter in the inning for Warren East. So Jordan Brooks will bat. Held up on her swing. Takes a look at the first pitch for a ball. Back to the top of the lineup. Lydia Jones on deck for Warren East. That's on the inside corner, strike 1. Abby Hammond pitching for Lexington Catholic. That's taken for a ball. Has 6 strikeouts in this game. Two balls and 1 strike. Brooks fouls it at the plate. 2-2. Hammond checks that wristband, sees what pitch is called, and here we go. Low and inside, swing and a miss. 2 straight strikeouts here in the inning. Lydia Jones with 2 out will come to the plate for Warren East. 7 strikeouts now for Abby Hammond of Lexington Catholic. Leading Warren East 5-1. Check swing. She went around. That one misses. It's a ball and a strike. Hammond rocks and fires. Ground ball foul. Jones in the hole, 1-2. Leadoff double in the 4th by Riley Jones. 5 in a row have been set down by Abby Hammond. Reaches for that outside pitch. Just did get a piece of it. Stays 1-2. Hammonds brings it. Didn't chase it. Outside, 2-2. A couple of these players have gone after that outside pitch just off the plate. But she laid off of that one. Tapper, third baseman. Emmert throws. Not in time. Hustling down the line, Lydia Jones. That'll be an infield single. Emmert had to take about 2 steps to her left, and then time she could transfer the ball. It was too late. A 2-out single by Jones, and here's Madison Heimer. Reached on a single and has struck out. See if the Lady Raiders have a rally in them here in the 5th with 2 out. Faked the bunt, held up. It's a ball. Hammond delivers. Swing and foul tipped at the plate. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike. Madison Heimer back in the box. Outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Heimer trying to extend this inning for Warren East. They need some base runners, down by 4. Fouled that one off to the left. Heimer digs in. Pace has slowed down a little bit. There's a little liner into right center field. That's going to be trouble. Heimer's going to get 2. On her way for 3. And she's going to be out. And the run is going to count. Yep. Trying to stretch a double into a triple. That will end the inning. East will get 1. And they claw back to trail 5-2. We go to the 6th inning. You see the score. Lexington Catholic leading Warren East.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
We thank our sponsors in Lexington of Prep Spin, Bluegrass Orthopedics, Atkinson, Sims, and Kermit's, PLLC, Lexington Diagnostic Center, Whitaker Bank, and of course, Mingy Beef Jerky, the folks in the Warren County Public Schools, their sponsors, Franklin Bank and Trust, Leachman Buick, GMC Cadillac, Flora Templeton Stewart, Attorney at Law, Rafferty's. As we go to the 6th inning, it's a 3-run game. Lexington Catholic will have Kinley Willoughby leading off, who's 0 for 2. 1 in the 4th and 4 in the 5th has put Lexington Catholic up by 1 here in this 2A state championship game. Change up. Just did get a piece of it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Markham waits on the side. Popped up to the right side. Jones, the second baseman, makes a catch. 1 out here in the 6th for Lexington Catholic. Haley Childers re-entered as she's back catching after being pinch hit for. Lydia Kennedy is singled, scored, and struck out. That's on the outside corner. Screwball. Called strike. The 1-0 from Emma, or 1 from Emma Markham is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kennedy, Prisenzano, and Kelly. After the 1 out by Willoughby, popped out. And they'll be back at the top of the order. Little liner into left center field. That's going to go to the wall. Rounding first on her way to second, Kennedy with another double for Lexington Catholic. Third double of the game for Lexington Catholic. Sarah Prisenzano is doubled and scored and has struck out. Chance to extend the Lexington Catholic lead after the double by Kennedy. On the inside corner, called strike as Prisenzano held up. Thought about swinging, but didn't. Up high for a ball, 1 ball, 1 strike. Five 2 now. Lexington Catholic with the lead. Chance to extend it right here. Fly ball, got a piece of it way out in front. That would have been home run distance if she'd waited just a fraction longer. Hammond does have a home run in this game, a 2-run homer last inning. Brisenzano takes it inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's down low for a ball. Now it's a full count to Brisenzano. Markham. Fly ball left field. Well hit. That's going to be over Emma Young's head. Rounding third. On her way is Kennedy, and it's 6-2 Lexington Catholic. Kennedy scoring on the double by Brisenzano. The ball has really jumped off the Lexington Catholic bats the last 3 innings. That's the 4th double of the game, and back-to-back doubles here in the 6th inning, 1 out. Here's Caitlin Kelly. She doubled home 2 last inning and has popped up. Kelly takes the first pitch for a ball. Brisenzano on at second. Childers blocks it. 2-0. Top of the lineup, and Hammond on deck. There's a foul ball, scooped up by the third baseman, Lee. Glad to have you with us, Scott Thompson, Mike Cleff on the camera here in Owensboro. 2A state championship for softball presented by Owensboro Health. Ground ball foul outside of third. Nice snag over there by Addison Lee. 6-2. Lexington Catholic, 1 in the 4th, 4 in the 5th, and 1 so far here in the 6th. Markham rocks and brings it. Just a little bit low. Three balls, 1 strike. Or 3-2, excuse me. Kelly waits. Ground ball, that's going to get up the middle. Going over to third is going to be Brisenzano. A bobble by the center fielder, and the throw's up the line, and now gets away, and there's a couple of chances there for Brisenzano to score, but didn't. She's at third, a single by Kelly. She took off when the ball was hit. She wanted to make sure that the ball got through, went back to second, went to third. Throw was up the line, started in, then came back. Let's see if that comes back maybe to have an impact on the play, and that's going to be ball 4. They're going to intentionally walk Hammond. So the bases will be loaded. Brisenzano at third, Kelly at second, Hammond on at first, and it brings up Lucy Nash. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice. 1 out here in the 6th for Lexington Catholic, a chance for a big inning. Screw ball misses off the inside part of the plate. Emily Lammers on deck for Lexington Catholic. East would like a little comebacker, maybe to get it out at home and then to first, something like that. That's a strike, catches the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lucy Nash, the junior center fielder for Lexington Catholic. Fouled right back, had a good rip at that. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Top of the 6th inning, 6-2 Lexington Catholic looking to add to their lead. Fly ball center field, that should get a run in. Well hit at the wall, catch by Heimer. Runners will move up to third, and scoring is Prisonzano, 7-2 now. The sacrifice fly by Lucy Nash, an RBI. That ball was well hit right in front of the fence. Heimer hauled it in. Here's Emily Lammers, who struck out all 3 times against Emma Markham today. Runners at first and third. It's 7-2 now, Lexington Catholic. A strike called as runner advances to second. Two have scored for Lexington Catholic here in the 6th. Second and third, 2 out. Fouled right back. No balls and 2 strikes to Emily Lammers here in the 6th. Lammers has driven home 10 on the year. Looking to add to that total if she can get a hold of one. The 0-2. Change up just outside. Markham waits, now brings it. That misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Markham waits. 2-2 now. Brings it. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout, and that will end the Lexington Catholic 6th inning. 2 more have scored. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Warren East trailing by 5 once again, 7-2.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Warren East down by 5. Got a big hole here. They trail 7-2. It'll be Brazel, Jones, and Simmons due up for Warren East. They need some base runners. Abby Hammond been pitching well all game long for Lexington Catholic. Brazel is 1 for 2, had the RBI single to give East the lead back in the first. He's grounded out to the first baseman, will bat here in the sixth. Seven strikeouts on the game for Hammond. Throw by Willoughby, low but dug out by the first baseman Kennedy. Riley Jones doubled in the fourth, was left stranded at third base. She got there, and next three went out in order. That would have given East the lead at that time. Inside corner, that's a strike. Jones. Change up misses. 0-2. She swung and missed that. Outside, doesn't chase it. 1-2. Warnese with 5 hits in the game, but just 2 runs. There's a liner right to Kennedy at first base. 2 out. Hard hit ball. Kennedy threw the glove up right about belt high. Autumn Simmons 0 for 2, couple of ground outs. We'll try to start something for Warren East with 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Got in on her hands, fouled it back. So Hammond gets ahead of the count of Simmons, 0-1. Lexington Catholic came in 14-4. Popped up, should end the inning. Willoughby shields her eyes and comes in and makes the catch. Warren East goes in order here in the 6th. We head to the 7th. Lexington Catholic 7, Warren East 2 at the Kentucky State Softball Championships in Owensboro.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
We go to the 7th inning. We're in Owensboro. Glad you're joining us on Prep Span today. This 2A state championship in Owensboro. I've been saying Sarah Prespenzano was a 7th grader. She's a senior. I looked at the roster, and her younger sister Katie's a 7th grader. But it'll be Ava Emmert, Maggie Coleman, and Kinley Willoughby here in the 7th for Lexington Catholic, looking to add to their 7-2 lead. Emmert is 1 for 2 with a walk. Singled her last time up. All right, Kinsey Upton back in the game. She went back in earlier anyway. So here's Emmert leading off the 7th for Lexington Catholic. Off her hands. And right there to get it, it's the first baseman, Autumn Simmons, for Warren East. One out in the 7th. Here's Maggie Coleman. An RBI single, a strikeout, and it's flied out. We've got to retire a shoe behind home plate there, so it'll be just a moment. We thank the folks here at the 2A, Chris Gindeck with Visit Owensboro and Glenn Spalding on the board here of the 2A for working with us, getting us here on the last minute. As Prep Spin has been involved with some of the 2A state championships during this season. And hopefully we'll be back for more in the future. Had the chance to come do with William Warfield the Boys and Girls State 2A basketball championships at the Sports Center not that long ago. Throw to first is in time. That ball took a little funny bounce out there. Lydia Jones at second, but she got it and flipped it in time. 2 out off the bat of Coleman. And this brings up Kenley Willoughby. 0 for 3 today. So Willoughby with 2 out bats for Lexington Catholic here in the 7th. They're leading 7-2 over Warren East. Swing and a miss, high fastball. Childers gives the sign to Markham. Popped up, should end the inning. Simmons comes in and gloves it. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Warren East needs 5 to tie. We'll see. Can they do it? You're watching the 2A state championship presented by Owensboro Health. From Owensboro's Jack Fisher Park right here on Prep Spin.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Warren East needs some base runners. They trail 7-2, and they need some runs as well. They took a 1-0 lead. It was tied 1-1. And Warren East here in the 7th. Ava Lott will bat for Warren East, pinch hitting here in the 7th. Addison Lee and then Jaylee Childers are scheduled up, but we'll see. Ava Watt, ground ball stays foul. Watt is an 8th grader. Outside. taken for a ball. Looks like on deck is Julianne Parker, a 7th grader for Warren East to bat here in the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss on that curveball. 1 out here in the 7th. That's 8 strikeouts in the game now for Abby Hammond.
Into the game for Warren East, number 28, Julianne Parker.
So Julianne Parker will pinch hit and bat for Warren East here in the 7th inning, trailing 7-2. Parker, a 7th grader. East, 2 outs left in this game. They need 5 runs to tie. 6 would win it. That's right down the middle, taken for a strike by Parker. Oh, grounder back to Hammond, up and throws, and now Warren East is down to its final out of the game. And the catcher, Jaylee Childers, will stand in. She's the last hope for Warren East to possibly get the inning continued. That's just off the outside corner. Childers didn't go for it. She's 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts today. Ground ball to Prizanzano, and that'll do it. And Lexington Catholic is your 2A state softball champions. Emory Emmert and his squad improved to 15-4 as they get a 7-2 victory over Warren East. Warren East will drop to 15-4-1 on the season, as we'll have the post-game awards here momentarily. Once they get settled, we'll have that. We'll be back with you in just a moment as you're watching 2A State Softball Championships live on Prep Spin.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And a moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
It's final here in Owensboro. 7-2, Lexington Catholic has defeated Warren East for the Kentucky 2A State Softball Championship presented by Owensboro Health. As they're getting everything situated to have the post-game awards. The all-tournament team and the trophy presentation about to begin here momentarily.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to near the pitcher's mound as we begin the postseason awards for this competition. We will start with the all-tournament team. And a note for the Lexington Catholic players, your trophies will be mailed back to Lexington for you. We will start with the all-tournament team from Warren East. Number 1, Lydia Jones. Number 10, Madison Heimer. Also for Warren East, number 6, Haley Brazel. And finally for Warren East, number 3, Emma Markham. And now, for Lexington Catholic, number 13, Emily Lammers. Number 64, Ava Emmert. Number 11, Maggie Coleman. Number 8, Lydia Kennedy. And for Lexington Catholic, number 16, Sarah Prizanzano. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your tournament MVP from Lexington Catholic, number 4, Abby Hammond.
That's your all-tournament team from this championship game. The others have been awarded after the other games. Of course, Abby Hammond, the tournament MVP. Fine pitching performance. As you get a good look at them, and we apologize for the pole being right in the middle of the backstop there on everything we've tried to do today, but we'll work around it. So congratulations as Lexington Catholic wins 7-2 over Warren East.
We will start with the runners-up from Warren East. Number 28, Julianne Parker. Number 20, Ava Watt. Number 4, Jordan Brooks. Number 25, Autumn Brooks. Number 18, Tristan Lindsay. Number 21, Madison Lawson. Number 2, Kennedy Lawson. Number 11, Allie Matlock. Number 1, Lydia Jones. Number 10, Madison Heimer. Number 6, Haley Brazel. Number 23, Riley Jones. Number 12, Autumn Simmons. Number 22, Emma Young. Number 24, Addison Lee. Do you have a full roster of Warren East? Number 5, Jaylee Childers. Number 27, Kinsey Upton. Number 3, Emma Markham. Statistician, Jennifer Brooks. Assistant coach, Greg Neville. Assistant coach, Brian Lee. Head coach, Philip McKinney. Athletic trainer, Larry Starnes. Athletic director, Charles B. Combs. Principal, Jonathan Vincent. And Warren County Superintendent, Rob Clayton. Ladies and gentlemen, your runners-up for the Kentucky 2A State Softball Championship, Warren East High School. Do you have the list for the other Lexington? Same thing for Lexington? Thank you.
Congratulations to Warren East. 2A state runners-up here at Lexington Catholic, losing 7-2. As you see them getting their individual medals and now get their runner-up trophy and the banner for the 2A team photo here this afternoon. Congratulations, Warren East. Second straight 2A state softball championship appearance. Of course, they'll be moving districts for those of you in the Lexington area don't know. Realignment, they are moving from the 14th to the 15th district next year. Of course, that 14th district, pretty stout when you got 3 ranked teams from one district. And we'll have the awards presentations to Lexington Catholic, and then we'll get our wrap-up of the 2A state championship here in Owensboro. We thank our Lexington Prep Spin sponsors, Bluegrass Orthopedics, Atkinson, Sims, and Kermit, PLLC, Lexington Diagnostic Center, and Whitaker Bank, and of course our platform sponsor,
to present the awards
Mingy Beef Jerky.
for your Kentucky 2A softball champions, Lexington Catholic High School. Number 7, Hannah Carlisle. Number 42, Kyra Bailey. Number 17, Tatum Dunn. Number 21, Rayleigh Winton. Number 15, Sydney Ford. Number 6, Camden Perry. And number 14, Olivia Ryan. Number 4, Abby Hammond. Number 22, Lucy Nash. Number 13, Emily Lammers. Number 64, Ava Emmert. Number 11, Maggie Coleman. Number 33, Kinley Willoughby. Number 8, Lydia Kennedy. Number 16, Sarah Prizanzano. Number 77, Caitlin Kelly. Number 18, Kayla Mattingly. Athletic trainer, Susie Bell. Athletic trainer, Amanda Dunans. Athletic trainer, Mike Smith. Coaching staff, Todd Moore. Assistant coach, Mike Hammond. Assistant coach, Rob Carlisle. Assistant coach, Kim Roberts. Assistant coach, Tina Watson. Head coach, Emery Emmert. Athletic director, David Nurnberg. Lexington Catholic High School principal, Matthew George. And superintendent of Lexington Catholic Schools, Tom Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, your Kentucky 2A softball champions, the Knights of Lexington Catholic High School.
As you see, Lexington Catholic getting their individual medallions, and they'll get that team photo made with the championship banner that they'll get to hang up there at Lexington Catholic. 7-2 is the final. Warren East took a 1-0 lead in the first, held that way till the fourth. Lexington Catholic tied it in the fourth. In the fifth, a 4-run fifth inning, a 2-run homer by Abby Hammond. A couple of the big blow there, and a couple of doubles by Prizanzano and Kelly. Warren East came back with one in the bottom of the fifth, and then in the sixth, two more scored for Lexington Catholic to win 7-2 to win the 2A state softball championship. Lexington Catholic 15-4. They're off until Wednesday, take on Tate's Creek. Warren East back in action Tuesday as they are at home against Greenwood. We thank you for watching, all of our folks in the Lexington Catholic Schools and the Warren County Public School Sports Network folks. We thank all of you. Thank you for all of our sponsors. And for Mike Cleff, our cameraman, Scott Thompson, so long. Thanks for watching Prep Spin. Congratulations, Lexington Catholic 2A state softball champions.